Alright, hello, how are we doing? Let's see, that music, it's alright. Just need to turn it down a skosh. Maybe just another skosh. There we are. How is it going? How are you doing? What is going on? Let's see, let's start digging in. Alright, Cloying Darkness, there's some stuff going on. Old session notes. Let's go ahead and add some more notes to this. So next session is, we'll just call it 7... 18? No. Gosh, did we not play that day? We must not have. 25. Alright, well we have that open. We're just gonna rate some super simple notes on what happened last time. So, group fought with Trenchcoat, Rubberman. Defeated him, and Shadow Minions. Shadows receded. Group investigated, found a letter, 2 daggers, and a bracelet with a clue for Jobs' quarry. Let's see, group regrouped at the nearby pub. The Shadow of Nergoon, and Job used let's just say used several disguises to get letter and bracelet from group. Group learns that Sanovar the Sumptuous is cursed and needs extreme help. Ace the Kobold Artificer, kind of, takes Sanovar to get cured, but the cure requires a holy relic, which is 10 days out. Group knows that in 2 days, the moon goes dark. Oh, Jiminy Cricket. I'm not listening to Christmas songs disguised as fantasy songs. Alright, group knows that in 2 days the moon goes dark. Let's see. egg hatches. Ace meets with Sergeant. And in 27 days, Xanavar may lose his soul if not cured. Sergeant Bizardi. Alright, I'm pondering some stuff. Next session notes. So this is gonna be actually August 1st. Big decision time. Job will need to find more info on missing people in his employ. We'll learn that kidnapping and cultish activity is related. Apparently, Cult wants to sacrifice Ogre Teen, daughter of Dargoon. Ogre Teen, daughter of Dargoon, ambassador, to release the roving eclipse, a darkness that spreads even in daylight. Groups will hopefully converge on the cult ritual, which takes place in a desecrated goblin cathedral. Zyle will be there, as well as his lieutenant. Let's see, what is his lieutenant's name? Yes, Juza. Although I think I'll go with a different name. Azaj. That's way better. Azaj. Juza, if I say the word Juza in front of everyone, it's gonna be jokes. Jokes aplenty. Alright. If you're just joining us, we're planning for my 8 games a week This is for my first game, Cloying Darkness, an Eberron game. The nominal adventuring group is right now learning about, this is like maybe the session 3 coming up, but the group is just now learning about effectively like a cult that worships Mabar or Maybar, the kind of realm of darkness which sometimes overlaps with the world of Eberron. And so they're going to have to deal with that, and they're going to have to try and break this cult, potentially, although this is just one branch of it. So the big thing is, Zio will infect everyone with the same mark as Xanavar. Rust is exempt, but his, let's see, Warforged sigil will light up. No ill effect on Rust, but he will I guess they, maybe? I think Rust is a they. Will potentially learn of their Warforged heritage and the role that the Yellow King played in it. Now that they are, let's see, if he can master the sigil, he may forge a deeper bond with the Deep Crow. I think that's a good enough reason for Rust to want to do that, because if I just say, Rust, you're not affected by this, whatever this curse is, there's a really good chance that Rust might just say, okay, cool, then I don't need to worry about anything, I'll just take care of my Deep Crow. So this might be for the best. Zio will use a Dark Miracle to either escape or reincarnate. Dark Miracles can be forged, can be created when this should be something neat. I'm trying to think of what would be good. Dark Miracles are created by ritual at every night of a black moon, as long as Mabar is coterminous. Mabar has been coterminous for about a month. Let's see, in addition to Zio, there are 3 more priests as powerful as he. Let's see, Zio. Let me think about this for a second. Think of a servant of darkness, somebody who's just completely given to the forces of evil. That could be neat, but no. Zio Fatas? That's Shaft, but I'm just changing the name. No one's going to take the name Shaft seriously. I don't know why they put that in. 2 Castlevania games. I'm really curious to see if they're going to have Shaft be in the Castlevania cartoon. The Rondo Blood one. That should be interesting if they do. Let's see. Zio, Fatas, and I'm totally stealing, by the way, like these are just all stolen from other media. Ragudero. And let me see. I need one more person who's just so evil, so willing to work with the force of darkness. Got it on the tip of my tongue. Somebody like from actual history who is just who is that guy? Hello. How's it going, Looney? Gilles de Rais. I guess Dere. Gilles de Rais. Thank you, my love. Whenever I shave, it takes about 10 years off of my apparent age, at least face-wise. See, I'm gonna lower the music volume just another skosh. Alright, but I don't want to be super obvious. Gilles de Rais is just maybe too obvious. Someone like him. I don't know why it should be... It should not necessarily be so obvious. It doesn't have to be on the nose. I know. I do get your drift, my love. Alright, not very obvious but evil, you say. Yeah, I need somebody who's like really good and evil. But isn't like... If I go Gilderoy, they're all gonna know. It's like a very obvious reference for them. Jose Lopez Portillo, Carlos Salinas de Gortari. I'm okay with that. How about if we call him de Gortari? So I like it has enough of a flair to it that it sounds like a fantasy name, and he certainly is not a good person. De Gortari. Yeah, and then he can be a little bit like inquisitorial. Maybe, let's see, Crusader. Reguderol. Let's see, Holy Man. Powerful. Cleric. Rich. Influential. Demonic. Fatas. I don't think you were here, Looney, but Fatas is just a scrambled shaft because no one's going to take my villain seriously if I named him Shaft. Shaft. Necromancer. But also becomes Lich or Powerful Ghost. Zio, on the other hand, will absorb all their power in due time. He has planted, and to that end, Shaft should not become a Lich, because Liches are a little bit more inviolate. But yeah, Zio will absorb all their power in due time. He has planted the seeds of siphoning. How you spell siphoning? No, it is not. Alternatively, you could have done what Castlevania did and just called him Shafuto. I don't think they would take that terribly serious either. Like, Fatas sounds a little bit more like H.P. Lovecraft. And just fits the theme. Fatas should be like someone incomprehensible, someone like insane with art, with knowledge of the far realms, and with like necromantic abilities and so on. The ability to draw on both death and insanity. Whereas Ragudarol is just going to be a super powerful cleric. He just draws on the direct power of darkness. He foregoes death, like as a motif. He foregoes insanity, and he just has like darkness powers. De Gortari, he's just going to be like, what's a good example? I mean, I guess you could think of him almost like Cagnazzo. Like he's like really a demon, but he like parades as this just like fat merchant king, and just uses money to bully people until like he's backed into a corner, and then boom, demon. And then Zio will just take all of that for himself, because Zio should be like maybe not the boss of this campaign, but like a mid boss. It would be really fun to just see him like wreck everybody with not just the powers of the other three. Let's see, Looney. Well, no, calling him Shafuto would expose him to being called crass nicknames like Shafuto el Puto. Very well anticipated, dear. Bien bajado ese balón. Oh my god, so there's no episode of Critical Role today, but it was a few episodes ago that Matt Mercer named one of his NPCs Mikant. I don't know if it was supposed to be like Mikant, Mikante, I don't know, but it came out Mikant, and nobody let him live it down. Oh boy. And like one of my friends was asking me, it's like, oh man, have you ever seen that happen before? And I'm like, yeah, but not as bad as that. Like I'm super happy that like he didn't have to suffer endless. Like if that had happened when I was like in my early 20s, late teens, and I had been like at a table and like given a name like that, I would not, like, that would have been, the session would have been over right that moment. It would all have just crashed down. We would have just been making like jokes. I would have felt like dirt. But his players, obviously they're much older, and his players are much more mature, but like, boy, they laughed. Yeah, that's a very unfortunate name. It goes to show you, say the names out loud. Say them out loud first. And that usually solves like 90% of your problems, and that's why it's like Shafuto. That just sounds like, just even at the most innocent, Shafuto just sounds like some like appetizer you would get at a Japanese restaurant. Not to sound like crass about that, but like, you know, that's what it brings to mind. Okay. Seeds of Siphoning to acquire not only their powers, but their bodies. When attacked, Zio will be able to use them like puppets to funnel his power through, making a fight against one more like a fight against four. Oh, I love this. De Gortari definitely should be. Oh, what did I call them? I wish I still had a physical copy of my book. I need to order another one. Oh man. Sorry, I'm looking through a book of my own creation, where I wrote a bunch of like evil monsters, and one of them I'm seeing like even more ideas that I should have used before. Here we go. De Gortari shall be a sensate fiend. What is a sensate fiend, you ask? No, you didn't really ask that. When he says, I get what you mean, it's like coming up with names for sci-fi characters and they end up sounding like cold medicine names. Oh my god, yes. And then we landed on the planet Pseudofederin. So the Sensate Fiend is basically like a big mass of roiling flesh with like tentacles coming out of it. It's very much like Legend over the Overfiend, like, to be honest. But let's see, sorry. There's an inspiration for this that it has nothing to do with anime or grossness to that degree. But like, for instance, it kind of sort of looks like the creatures from the Deadly Spawn. But there's another movie that I'm not thinking of right now that it's supposed to be more like. Copy image. Is it gonna let me paste this image? Yeah, look at that. I was gonna ask what a Sensate Fiend was anyways. Sorry. I am going to close this window because stuff is happening outside of my window. Which really stinks because I would love to have that cool air coming through. Alright. So Sensate Fiends, they're big roiling hunks of flesh with like lots of mouths and lots of tentacles, with the mouths at the end of the tentacles. And what they'll do is they will kill someone and wear their skin, and somehow they can they don't have to preserve their mass. Like, there's no preservation of mass. They can perfectly condense themselves into the shape of a humanoid. They don't like doing it, but they do it to fool people. But then what they can also do is that they can exude one of their tentacles, whether or not they're disguised, and hook it into someone's spine and control them like a puppet. So that's a thing. They can, even if they need to, they can control someone like a puppet, and it's imperfect, the control, so they can cause someone to swing a sword or whatever. But if they need more fine control, they can break through the back of the skull and get right into the brain stem, and then have perfect control. But then the person dies in less than a minute. That's a Sensate Fiend. A creature purely of my own creation, other than of course the inspiration that I received from this movie. And God, what was that other movie? I never remember. That's not it. One of these days I'll remember. I had it. I had which movie it was that it inspired me, and it's an American movie. Whatever. It's not eminently important, but still. Looney says, I guess if you want to make De Gortari true to the source material, you could make him soft-spoken but subtly evil. Oh, he'll certainly be that. Let's see. It's gonna bug me, but I'll figure this whole thing out with the tentacle monster horror movie. I'll get there someday. We'll figure it out. At any rate, yeah, let's just add that detail. Soft-spoken, subtly evil. It's entirely possible that Gortari might even just survive. If the group doesn't clash with him and kill him, he may not... see, is there a way I can... caption? No, I just wanted to change the size. Nope. I don't think I can do that. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Anyways, or is this... yeah, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. There's a really good chance that Gortari might just be the big, like, a big evil thing that they have to deal with constantly because nobody wants to go up against him. He's too well connected. He says, kills people and wears their skin. Yes, just like Carlitos metaphorically did to Luis Donaldo Colosio, controls people, but it's imperfect. Yes, that's like what Carlitos did to his buddy Luis Macio. Very true to life. Yeah, sometimes the worst monsters are the ones that we actually live with. Not the imaginary ones, but the ones that are real that we just cannot do anything about. Okay, so that's real good. I feel like I have a handle on this. But you know what though? I don't even think I want Zio to be there at the first group. I think it should be Ragudarol. And if they kill Ragudarol, then I'm not going to be as bummed. There's a really good chance Ragudarol will survive, but even if he does, it's going to be a dark miracle, as mentioned. Looney says that Gortari survives the encounter and flees to Space Dublin. Roba y vete a Irlanda. Is that how you say it? Irlanda? Alright. But yeah, Zio is going to be the man behind the scenes for a good chunk of this. Okay, so this is like all just information. In fact, I should even... whoop. We'll get rid of this. Not entirely, but let's see. Villains. Zio. I will... whoops. And then under Zio we will put Ragudarol. Fatas. And de Gortari. Looney says, yep, Irlanda except as phonetically written, exactly as phonetically written. Okay, interesting. It'll just do that for me. And then I need to cut this. Come on, let me... duplicate. No. Copy. Next session notes. Where are they? They're there. So this is Ragudarol. I guess it's not super important that I delete this, but whatever. Okay, so there's one big important issue here, and so I've got a really good handle on what villain that I really want to use here, but I need motivation for everybody. Rust is easy. Rust wants to hatch a Deep Crow egg, and then we'll need to kind of bond with that Deep Crow egg. Let me see, I should really start putting the characters in here. So Rust, yeah, I did. Zilvra. Let me just put this here. Motivations. And I'll want to do this for, this is like one document for motivations that will affect everybody. But let's start with Rust. Deep Crow, Egg, self-discovery, ties to Mechanus. Guess I should capitalize Mechanus. Zilvra. Sorceress. Innate power. Control. Friendship. We'll go with a Cine. Duty. So the Ace is going to be super easy. Like, right off the bat, just going to be like, there's bad stuff happening, we got to do something about this. Duty, discovery, and probably third thing, and that's a question mark because I don't know. A Cine is a kobold artificer who is also basically kind of an agent of a god of good or a church of good. Third thing could be fame, accolade, rank. What's the phrase when they gave you like research grants, I guess. So those are possibilities. Like, there's lots there, and I can work with all what's there, but I want to like maybe find that third thing just to cement things a little bit better and to just draw out the story on that. Zilvra, I feel like we need to define that a little bit better, and that's on me to do. Xanovar. Curse. May spread curse with singing. Could cause ripples. Also, probably fame and accolade as a bard. How the hell do you spell accolade? Okay. That one's pretty easy. I can probably find more. So I'm just gonna like find more. And then job. Jobero. That one's gonna be a little weird. Let's see. Money. Stability. Advancing. Let's see. Security. As a changeling. Clout as a businessman. That one's going to be a little weird to leverage. There's easy ways to make Jobero want to do a thing, but there's harder ways to make him care about the thing that he's doing. Accolade, thank you. That's going to be a tricky one to kind of navigate. 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I missing someone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, that's it. Okay, so there we go. At some point we might add another player. The player of Jobero, his girlfriend may join as well, but there's been no real mention of that. Like when or how or what or why, but we'll see. Okay. So I feel like I don't want to spend too much time on this. We're already at 45 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and stop there. I feel like we've got... Whoops. We've got a lot of stuff going on. The Gang of Sparrows, they're just going to keep kind of popping in like Team Rocket. Warlord Varn. Okay. Flescraft. Gnome. Alright. Cool. I still need to use Flescraft. He should have been... This should have been the guy that died last time, but I'm not going to worry about it. Alright. We'll stop there. That's, like, we've got stuff for the next session. I can probably backfill it with some more stuff going on. Let's see, Oversight Gang, events for the Underside. Oh, yeah. I'm going to do this, though. One group or person will have an experience in the we'll just call it liminal darkness. The liminal darkness is going to be very similar to like in Silent Hill when you have the fog come in and everything gets rusty. It's going to be like that. Let's see. Looney says, spreads curse with singing. Inspired by Ricardo Arjona, no doubt. Alright. Okay, Warhammer. There's actually quite a bit that I need to plan for this one. Old session notes, I think I moved over here, but I could be wrong. Because the last game was the 20... No, it was the 19th. I did not. Okay, yeah. So we did not play last time. So the next session notes. Oops. 719. No, that's actually August 2nd. What have we got? We're going to go ahead and move all of this down. Arrival in Septiphon. A few things happen right away. Star Harmony is spotted in a stockade of Drukhari slaves. The group runs into all right. Herodotus Swain. Durdlim Weakes. Who the hell is Durdlim Weakes? That's it. I just had a name, Durdlim Weakes. And it's not anywhere else. +1 result. +1 result. I have no idea who Durdlim Weakes is. What the hell was I thinking? Inquisitor Tremaine Horton. No, he wouldn't be there. Galvanus is dead. That's just deceased. Oh, I already had a thing for that. Oh! Venodius Thimbar. Okay, so he's... I need a different symbol for him. He's in custody. Braxis won't show up for this. Gethsemane or Truvius? Probably. Argenta. Okay. Argenta Casperin. Gethsemane or Truvius. I guess Durdlim. Wakus. I swear, I wish I would have remembered who the hell Durdlim Wakus is. So, for what it's worth, if you're just now joining us, we are doing campaign planning right now. We are in the middle of planning for Warhammer 40k Wrath and Glory. The group is currently on an asteroid that serves as a trading post for very evil creatures. And they're going to have to go through in a disguise and try and find out a bunch of stuff. God. This is going to bug the crap out of me. This is worse than... Nope. Durdlim Wakus. I know I was going to do something with Durdlim. What is a thing I have not done yet? In the sense of... like a creature... You know what I'm going to do is Durdlim Wakus is going to be a Gene Stealer Magus. Operating overtly but disguised. Let's see. Disguised as a Chaos. Would that work? Can Gene Stealers just like be around Chaos? I don't even know. I need more research before I can go with that. Before I can commit with that. Let's see. Vandalia Abraxas is just... Casperin. Did I have any plans for this guy? Not immediately. Tremaine would have no business being there. Durdlim, god damn it. No, nothing. Alright. Durdlim Wakus is going to be someone else. Oh, what happened to the music? There we go. This just needs to be something that we haven't messed with before. We have Evil Inquisitors. We have Drukhari. You know, we don't have Chaos. Like, we don't have anyone here who is like a Chaos agent. Not really. Like, there's El Viento, but he's more of a monolith, really. So we'll just say cult leader and aspiring. What do they call them? Chaos Spawn? No, Chaos Spawn is what they turn into. Daemon Prince? No, there's a term. Aspiring. Human turned Daemon. It is a Daemon Prince. No, cult leader and psyker. Powerful, charismatic, insane, but also driven. Wants to launch asteroids at Gilead Prime. So he thinks rocks are free. The only difference is that with Psyker powers you might be able to pull it off without using so much of the Emperor's money and the Emperor's fuel. Looney says, oh yeah, question of the day, I'm torn. Really pure undiluted sci-fi can be extremely dry and sometimes even boring. Like, I honestly cannot for the life of me watch Star Trek without falling asleep, but then again, sci-fantasy can sometimes degenerate into excessive goofiness. Look at what Star Wars has become, I guess, both in moderation. That makes sense. Excuse me. Yeah, why not? Third Lamwicus, cult leader, wants to destroy Gilead Prime with, like, asteroids. Secretly a former colonist from the colony of Fuchsia. May even want to use their ship to cause doomsday collision. Feels abandoned by the colony and by humanity. An adherent of... Actually, he should be, like, worships chaos undivided and shuns the singular factions as unfocused. May even forge alliance to rid Garvardi cluster of El Viento. May also secretly be in alliance with Bankrus. Cool. I like it. So, okay, that time the music just stopped. I saw that it was very close to the end of the, it was at the end of the whole thing. Alright, this is steampunk music. Let's see what that means. There's probably going to be commercials, too. Dum-de-dum. Come on. There we go. Oh, no, commercials. Very nice. Alright. Let's see. I want to throw in some more things to happen. Next session planner. Alright. So a few things happen right away. Star Harmony is spotted. Roll d4. Let's see. Should we roll this now? I guess there's not really a difference about whether I roll this now or later. It is Argenta Casphren. So Argenta She is out for revenge, but tries to A, pass herself off as a corsair, and B, get in good graces with the group. She knows about the what is it, the Eldari artifact, and suspects that the group wishes to access a nearby webway gate to a craft world. The webway happens to be on the same asteroid that contains the necessary items for the FTL that the colony wishes to create. Looney says steampunk when Molgoths discovered the color brown, yeah. And crappy jewelry. And green tinted goggles. Alright, so that's that. So that's gonna be kind of the thrust of it. So let's see. To save him, must either trade something of great value, or go into a gladiatorial arena. Simsel may be the best. Dang it, best one for this. Let's see, in the same spirit of the other roll I just did. Alright. Star Harmony is fitted with a tracker. May be used against group. Tracker put there by Argenta. Has a surgically inserted tracker. Only a, let's see, difficulty 8, no, let's call it 10. Medicae or tech roll necessary to detect it. And they may. I'm not making that roll high so that it won't happen. I'm just putting it there so that it's maybe not going to be detected for a while. The other thing that's going to happen while they're on this planet is okay. Cool. Group approached by adherents to a heretical inquisitorial sect are asked to join. Possibly the most heretical thing on Septiphon, surprisingly. May have advanced tech, may have a holy relic, potentially making the fight with El Viento somewhat easier, if they can acquire it. Okay. A group led by Gethsemane. Cool. Steampunk when nerds awkwardly glue random industrial refuse to old-timey clothes they found in thrift shops. They're ruining perfectly good industrial refuse that way. I think it's really likely that Durdlin was just one of the villains that I had named, like, Inquisitrix, Trixie. And then I was like, no, that's dumb, and then I renamed it. I can't remember if that's what I did. Anyways, it doesn't honestly matter. Okay. There's a lot of stuff now that could happen next week. If they resolve all this stuff, then they can go on to the next asteroid. And provided that they don't somehow run into El Viento or a faction war, or an assassination attempt by Argenta, then they can go to the next asteroid. The next asteroid will be either a Chaos Place, a Dark Mechanist laboratory, the mercenary hideout, maybe even of Herodotus, the Tomb World fragment, which would have Abraxas, a dungeon, that's where the shard would be, or a webway gate. Actually, those are going to be on the same spot. Also contains a webway gate. So we need to make a 6th one just for the heck of it. Secretly a Titan, like a sleeping Titan that was once, no, that was, let's see, a sleeping Titan that is taken over by an abominable intelligence. Group may want to figure out how to kill or destroy it, but also can maybe glean some DAOT, Dark Age of Technology, info from it. Cool. Fantastic. I love it. I love it. Everything is fantastic. Okay. So, let's see. Alright, so we're going to go then to fixing the Moonsea. It's been going really good. This game has been actually going shockingly well. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and do the old session. Oh, do I not have... Okay. We're just going to do last session. Group fought a big metal owl. And then a clockwork abomination. They then found a Modron, or a monodrone, and befriended it. Found some cool but non-magical stuff. Got paid for discovering other stuff. Monodrone, by the name of B70, or Bill, knows that the recent time anomalies are focused on several spots in the Moonsea region. First one is in the Thar. Looney says they're also ruining perfectly good vintage apparel. Like, I would definitely make much better use of those 50s and 40s dresses they're gluing rusty cogs on. Like, some of us actually dress in 40s apparel daily. Thank you very much. I want to see that. I bet you wear the hell out of it. Let's see. Gosh. I look kind of aghast. My face is all, like, clammy from the, what do you call it, the monitor glow. So I wonder if maybe... Whoa, that's too bright. This is a little bit better, though. I don't look like I'm... Because, like, notice the difference. I don't want it to be like, ooh, scary. No. The difference, though, is, like, if I turn it off, then I just look like Mr. Cullen from Twilight. So, like, maybe if I do that, I don't know.